This is an update for calculus, November 12 after the first test. The test was over chapter 1 and 2. This is all limits and differentiation. Now, in the case of calculus, yes, I am covering material that I quote-unquote know. But when you do it the way that I'm doing it, by going into gory detail into almost every problem in a calculus book, which no one ever does, I do find parts of calculus that I'm really not good at, that I need to get better at. Now, in the case of chapter 1, I had already done a summary, and I had already done a quiz previously, before this week. So then I went back and I did a summary of chapter 2. Some trigonometric functions, and then I went back and graded the chapter 2 problems, and there were a few things that I messed up. I think the biggest issue that I encountered was multiple derivatives with parametric equations. So things like second derivative y to x, third derivative y to x. I'm gonna have to go back and redo that at some point. I think I got some of them right, some of them I know I did it wrong. Now, of course, by this time, I've done almost every odd problem in chapters 1 and 2. And then I'm down to like the even problems or the miscellaneous problems. But actually, no, I take it back. I mean, look, this is chapter 2 problems, all this. So, all that. So it's a total of, from page 135 to 49, almost 100 pages. All of the problems in chapter 2, section by section, odds and evens. Then when it came down to the quiz for chapter 2, I went through the miscellaneous problems. And I stopped at some point. Then when I picked it up again for the exam, then I just continued. So I was at 43 in chapter 1, miscellaneous, and then I just plowed through. Didn't do all the problems, left a few for the final, but did the ones that I think were quick to do. And yeah, once again, I think in chapter 1, I don't think I have anything that I missed. But in chapter 2, definitely, yeah, like I said, those multiple derivatives for, yeah, like here. I know there's something wrong here. I just know it. So I'll have to redo that content at some point for, I believe, for the final. And then I had already started chapter 3 notes, and so I'm up to page 100 of chapter 3 notes, and I'm up to page 135 from the chapter 2 problems. I have not started doing any chapter 3 problems, but yeah, I feel really good about the progress that I've made, and it's just very interesting when you try to solve every single problem, or almost every single problem in a calculus book. Your problem sets get gigantic, which I thoroughly enjoy since this is my hobby. And so yeah, look at that. I just have to once again go through, yeah, almost 100 pages, chapter 2 problem set. All right, so that's calculus to the test, and then I've already begun chapter 3 notes.